off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha, Hakudah, Shalom Yom. With Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, and Yahushai being the true name of the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, who the world really calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honor to my apostles and others of great millstone. I'll say peace and blessings to the Lord's elect. This is Brother Mashal. Come back at you with a great lesson to the Spirit of Yahweh, Basham Yashai, representing Cleveland Church of Great Millstone. Say the Wadi Yahweh, Basham Yashai, for giving the Spirit to his lesson. And just a quick topic that popped in my mind. It'll be entitled Esau's wickedness is being brought to the forefront. Alright? Esau's wickedness is being brought to the forefront. Now we have different instances of certain events that's happened recently that Jake already knows what kind of what's going on. Right? Now you have this whole situation with Maui in this and understanding how Esau gets down when they don't get their way, right? So the story is that the people that in Maui didn't want to sell their resident or property. So what does Esau do? Hey man, he gets them right on out of there, right? These things are the ways that how Esau gets down, because his blessing is a sword, right? You have instances with 9/11. We know that it wasn't Ishmaelites hijacking a plane and flying it into a building, man. And then the only thing that survived was some IDs, right? Everything else burnt up in flames, but some IDs with some Ishmaelites faces on them. You see? These events and things like that have been exposed, but it's always been from the mouth of the prophets first. All type of events. These man-made hurricanes and stuff like that. From those weather machines. All this is the wickedness that Esau used to be able to hide, but is now being brought to the forefront. So now we start to understand some of the things that may have happened, earlier in history with the Edomites, and the cover up. What I'm saying? Because the technology and the information wasn't there like it is now. But those things are being exposed. So the scripture says in Jeremiah 49 that I have made I've made Esau a bear in Jeremiah 49:10. All right, he's being exposed. It also says roughly the same thing in the book of Obadiah. So Esau is being exposed, man. Because Yahushua said that those things that are done in the closets shall be proclaimed among the rooftops, and that right now the prophets are letting not only the Israelites know, because the word first and foremost goes to the to the Israelites, but also the rest of the world. This is why it says that in Isaiah 34 it talks about come here and hear all nations. And this is why these nations are growing tired of Esau, man. But what are we doing? We're exposing this cave beast for what he is, right? In 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, it says that then that wicked shall be revealed by the spirit of his mouth, roughly paraphrasing. And who is the mouth of the Lord? It's the prophets. Because we've been telling you that he was a murderer from the beginning, man. That he was the snake and the serpent and the slithery bastard from the beginning. And see, what's wrong is that Jake don't think that the Bible is real, man. But the Bible is the only book that explains what's going on right now. That's been written thousands of years ago. why we the scripture talk about having an unction from the Holy One, and we know of all things. We know these things so that way we can warn the Israelites, man. But Jake too worried about doing social media dances and posting on Facebook and stuff. When the wicked is doing things to put you in perpetual slavery, man. All these things are being made known. What the scripture says that about making bare the leg. Now what does that phrase mean? All right. Now when you do the history, men were supposed to wear long garments. All right, because you're not supposed to be showing your legs to anybody, right? Even men, right? Men didn't wear shorts back in the day. Okay, so when your leg was exposed, or when your leg was shown, that means you were being exposed. All right, you were being uncovered. So that was a shame. So now Esau's leg is being made bare, right? Meaning that he's being uncovered. He's being exposed to the fraud that he is, man. How do you think that he got this? How do you think that he got this place, man? By deceit. Right? What is it saying in Psalms 50? Is it Psalms 50? You know that he about the smooth words, but war was in his heart. You know, these things are now being brought, and people are starting to understand, right? And only few people are going to be able to put that information and link it up with the scriptures. Okay, and what is it? Prophecy. Prophecy tells us what was going to happen in the end. Who was going to be ruling in the end times before the Israelites was going to come get their power back. So only through the prophets and from the power on high that this stuff is being exposed, man. And this is why it takes a special type of spirit to be able to do these things, right? To be able to withstand the wiles of the devil, to be able to walk uprightly the best that we can, to sacrifice time with our family and time to ourselves, in order to do the history, right? In order to understand the visions of Daniel. And the revelations of John the Revelator, the different prophecies that will befall the Israelites at the last days. Now all of this wickedness, the man of sin, is being revealed, man. The scripture says in Habakkuk the second chapter that his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Now we see how that is. Now we see how he's clean contrary to our doings, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. But how do we see that? It's by what? Going through the prophecies, man. By listening to our teachers, who we believe are the men sent directly from the Lord, man. The one that's giving us the 100% doctrine, so we're able to do these things. We're able to expose Esau. We're able to link worldly events to biblical prophecy. And first and foremost, it takes the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. And secondly, it takes what? It takes studying. It takes a fire being lit to want to do these things. The scriptures talk about doing this willingly. If I do this willingly, then I have a reward. We do this willingly, man. And then, hey, and we don't really care about the persecution that's going to come with that. When the scripture says that the devil will come down with great wrath that he had but a short time. Why does he have why does the devil have but a short time? It's because why? Because he's being exposed. His NWO is being exposed. His mark of the beast is being exposed. His plans for world domination is being exposed. You know, the red pill community ain't talking about this, right? The Quran doesn't talk about this. You know, all your Buddha religions and Christianity, they don't talk about this. The doctrine of the Bible tells you that the Edomites, which are the so-called white man, woman, and child, will be in power. They are the serpent. They are the dragon in Revelation. They are the man of sin. So now it's being exposed because why? Because now, like it says in Daniel, that in the last days knowledge shall be increased, like it says in Daniel 12. All right. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got a run to do, but Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and infinite worship to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha, Hakwadash, Shalom Yom. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Say Kwame Sharala, Mawat Lababal, Shalom.